downtown. It's Black River Life. Has this thing for 2 days where they've had some kind of exhibition at the Phoenix Center for the Arts. And today and tomorrow, the culmination of the exhibit for Black History Month. So, yeah, I'm going to go to that. My eyes have already been done. Eyebrows, separate video. I didn't moisturize and do all the hair on video. Basically, old wig, summer of last year. I sprayed it with water, and then put curling mousse in it. Let it dry. It's 91 degrees, 92, something like that. So it didn't take long to dry. It was a little wet in the back, but I think it's dry now. I have the fan on, 92 degrees. So yeah, this looks a little better than it did when I wore it last year. So I didn't do all that last year. I don't recall. And I used Bye Bye Knots tape, which is a learning curve. So yeah, look for that video. With that, let's do our face. So I have about 30 minutes. So let's. Okay. I hate when I forget to put out the bucket for my ingredients. I'm like, my skin irritated. Might be when I should have it. 100% decided. So then it being very warm. Let's say it was okay Friday. I need to start looking to see where the mister is instead of spraying, because yeah, it still has that smell, and I think because what it is, last year after I wore it, I put it away, and I should have just washed it again, which I did not. We're using Mented, so I had the smell, so I had to spray it with a hair and body mist, the Fenty one, which that's what it's supposed to be used for. So I say it was, and it smells better now. Where are these hair clips? Because I think for the summer, I think the tape will be better than trying to glue again, because I've now learned that glue done high heat does not work unless you put a whole lot in. Unless you actually use glue, not adhesive like I do not have a brush for foundation. Hold on. Unless you use the actual glue. I mean, no, I don't use actual glue. I just use adhesive. My ears will be covered. I know there's stuff going on tomorrow. There's something going on at the Walter Studio. This is downtown, like a dancing type of thing, but more of a different kind of dance, burlesque thing. I don't think it's really being advertised that much because it seems a little, it's not G-rated. From the video I saw yesterday, I'm like, it's like R-rated. That's interesting. But Can I Kick It is going on downtown Phoenix at the park. You know, Secrets Park? I don't know what that park is called, but it's, if you know about that structure or the artistic piece that's like something about her secret or whatever, that basically looks like a vagina. Yeah. When it first went up, we all decided that, so. It's down there, and there's gonna be a fashion show, some music, but they're going to show the Lash Dragon and with the live orchestra while it's playing. I think they've done that before. I know they've shown a movie before. I have missed it all the time. They don't say when the movie starts, but I think that starts at like 6, but the whole thing is over at 8, so we'll see. But it's right there by the light rail. So definitely if I go, or if you have a park and ride somewhere nearby, I would just get on light rail because the stop is right there. We're using the Fenty Mini in 445 instead of a happy hour like I usually use for Mented. So we'll see how this turns out. It's not a 3-day weekend, but it has almost that feeling of vibe. I don't know why, but it does. I think we're in a Mercury retrograde starting since yesterday, which is interesting because things been going on. It's like you would think it's been happening. Because I've had a problem like with one of our systems like all week, and I'm like, so my supervisor, I've gotten so many emails this week, I'm like, can you fix this? Because I've been getting a circle of death. It's just like, I don't know why. But yeah, I didn't do everything I wanted to do this week because I was just tired. Having to go to the office that one day. And yeah, that one day, even for half a day, definitely messed me up. So I was like supposed to go to something else, and I was supposed to have lunch with somebody, but I was like, I'm too tired. I want to rest till lunch. I don't want to leave and go somewhere even though you're paying. And he understood. I'm not going to blend this out yet because I am going to use One Beauty. I don't know if I need to shake this. One Beauty for it's probably too much. For blush. And let's see if we can go up a little. The band is in a way. Then kind of meet the contour. And that one has no problem being nowhere near it. And I guess next week starts 21 Days of Beauty with Ulta, and I'm like, really? Y'all know I'm not buying stuff. I'm not supposed to be buying stuff. We'll see how that lasts. Just So a friend of mine that passed away last month, who I grew up with, who I haven't seen since high school actually, but I grew up with, they finally set the funeral for March. So I'm like, so I'm going, basically I'm going home. It's not in my hometown, but I might as well just go home. And luckily it's on a weekend. I have the time, I could take the day off regardless. But I was like, okay. And I asked my mother, I'm like, do you remember this person? She's like, yeah, I do. I'm like, okay. You know, because, you know, your parents, as you get older, you don't know what they remember, or they remember certain things, but they don't remember others. It's like, why don't you remember this? This is something that's important to you, but obviously not necessarily not important to them, but did not stick kind of thing. Okay, let's set. And this was kind of a last minute decision to go to this, like, as in yesterday though, but not today, last minute. So I was like, I just want to go out tonight. Mind you, there's something going on next week, next Friday, that I end up going out to. So that's why I haven't really decided if I'm going to this thing at the park tomorrow, because I was like, I want to just run my errands and call it a day. Even though I've never made it to this activity before. Like the thing that went on last Saturday, it looked like it was fun. I'm sorry I didn't end up going, but I was just, it was just that kind of day. And the symphony, I was glad I was able to go to the symphony. And appreciate it and not be tired, which I would have been tired, so that's, yeah. Okay, we're doing Mented, is this the bronzer or the blush? This is the blush. The sizes, the shapes, you would think this is the blush, you would think this is the bronzer. To me, it is not, it is opposite. So that's why when I pick it up and I look confused, because yeah. Okay, this is very pigmented, so we're gonna dash and we may finish it after I undo my hair. So, I don't know if you can tell, I don't know if that's all this or what. So I'm gonna pounce on my hand. I don't know what just came off. We're gonna start down here. And just pounce a little bit here. This is definitely a reddish bronzer. Because some people don't like so much red in their bronzer. I'm like, it's a bronzer. What are you complaining about? And then let's do the nose. I'm gonna dash that there too. And so, at this thing tonight, there's supposed to be a food truck afterwards, and then some kind of one of the DJs, it's a friend of the DJ that I know, is going to be doing something for like 2 hours. I'm like, I don't plan to be there. I'm hoping this thing's supposed to end at 7:30, and the food truck's supposed to be there hopefully by 8. So I'm like, okay, so I can just get food there and go home. Yeah, because I don't, yeah. Basically, this author, I guess, is talking about her book and something to do with blackness. I'll put what it's about. And so I'm gonna, it's 2 hours. I'm gonna go listen to that. Because I wanted to get out. I'm getting out, and I'm also supporting Black History activity. Yeah, I like this blush. For some reason, the sounds of blackness is in my head. Okay, let's set the rest of the face. Oh, that's way too much. Scrubs, the new Scrubs is back. I was distracted because I saw Donald face on his damn T-Mobile commercials. Okay, we're gonna leave it that much because there's a lot more in there. and probably don't need to add anything in the first place, but I need a vacuum. I don't need a vacuum, I need to vacuum. And not because of this, but because I know wig hair's around. And this carpet needs to, hopefully it comes up when I move out, they pull it up. Which I know they do, but it's like, I realized I did not blend any edges because I'm looking at my foundation brush sitting right here. Okay, I'm bouncing this on my hand. And then I'm gonna just put that away. If I need, because something's gonna need to be done there, so, but I'm still going to, should I set now or just, this has been on a while. Let's undo it and then set. Okay. So we see what we're working with. Okay. Put all this up here. Like, what's the point of the glue? With adhesive, it's just gonna do that. Let's pull this down, comb. I feel like there's a clip still in here. Okay, so most of this is down. Like, is that glue? What is this right here? That's glue. So let me clean that up and then we'll set the rest of my face. Oh, I had a thing. Like this heat, what's not still warm. You dry it out. Yeah, that's a lot of glue right there. It's coming up right there. It's a hard piece. What is that right there? Okay, so if I do that, that does help the edges since I don't have any baby hairs and I'm not good at, making them. Just like that. Let me flip again. One day I'm gonna get that stuff to work the way it's supposed to. Yeah, because you see all this is up. So I definitely need to put the tape all the way. Because lady I watched today, she did it all the way around, which y'all saw the struggle I was having. If once you watch that video, that, yeah. I didn't have the patience. I would have ripped the wig off by then for me to get it all the way around once I figured out what I needed to do. Okay, let's use the bronzer because we don't need to use the contour. We already contoured and pretty much have set. So I'm just kind of warming up the edges here. Again, this will probably be forward anyway. But just making everything come together. I didn't add anything to this, so. And then as well, that's my blush brush. Okay. get near the eyes like I like to. Yeah, Sounds of Blackness is stuck in my head. I don't know last time I heard that song. It has to be some reel that had it going on that I was not paying attention to. Okay. Dab just a little. Just a little bit. My nose seems very shiny, and I'm seeing this right there. So I'm like, it's because I didn't blend, which is bothering me now. Sometimes getting ready, I need to, again, I don't get frustrated, but I need to not get so locked into something that I forget, oh, I need to, this is my routine to do this, stay in my routine. Okay. Let us, that shirt very, yeah, cover the chest. I don't know if I'll see somebody I know to hug, but is it in my hair? Let's not get in the hair. I can see why people use bonnets now. You see the girlies in their bonnets, like, why are you on your bonnet? Within their hair also, the wigs or weaves or whatever are flawless. So that is fine. We're gonna go to lips. Like I know I have a lip brush. I was just thinking because this one friend, associate, I'll say, who also grew up with us, my friend that passed away, I guess years ago, whatever, he had apologized for being mean to her during our childhood, and she's like, I don't remember that happening. And I was like thinking, I'm like, yeah, people were mean to you when we were children. I was not mean to her. We both matured early, I'll say that, physically. And then, yeah, people, let's just say, people were mean to her. I remember people being mean to her, but the fact that she's gotten older and she doesn't remember that, I'm like, I'm glad you don't remember that, because yeah, they were. So, and I'm glad he apologized. I don't remember him being mean to her, but I just know people were mean to her. So I was just like, okay. I'm glad he did that like a long time ago before, you know. Yeah. Juvia's Place lip liner. Lipstick is Mented. Nude La La La. Nude La La. They keep sending, Beauty Forever keeps sending these texts, happy birthday. I'm like, it's not my birthday. Is it your birthday? It's not my birthday. So that's kind of annoying. I need to. And I'm like kind of waiting, like, what's your next sale gonna be? It's kind of why I'm not. You not get the emails. Maybe I can unsubscribe from the text, but keep getting the emails. And on Instagram, they had this thing. You can win a free wig. Just comment something, whatever. And so I did that. Okay, yep, time to go. So let's take these out. That's probably from Danessa. The earrings. Oh, let's push this in and then mascara. We were pretty much on time. The hair took longer than it should have been. I said it's still not perfect because I can see it a bit there. But my goal is to have definitely at least the sides glued down so that I can put my glasses on and not be going under the freaking lace. Thank you. Okay, let's do mascara. Ooh, I don't have waterproof. I hope this is okay. Lancome during the 21 Days of Beauty, they're gonna have, I think it's half off during that Ulta. They're gonna have half off a Lancome, so I'm like, okay, I can get my waterproof. I can wait to get it then versus buying it now. We're going with these. I've already decided this earlier, so I was trying on wigs earlier, and I was like, okay, what earrings to go with it? Because basically with my wigs, you need to just wear hoop earrings or long earrings, but preferably hoop. If you ever wonder why I got some of these newer earrings, I checked them for my mother. She has to watch a video to know that, though. So I know she's a little behind. So by the time she realizes that, okay, I'm going to pull down in the back because I feel it, which is what happens when you don't have a wig clip on. And it's kind of loosening up the curls that were kind of hard. And I didn't re-flat iron or hot comb it there. That's the same as it was last summer. Okay, let me change the shirt and then we're good to go. I'm not wearing it. Honestly, I changed my mind in that quick second of me saying I'm not wearing that. So with that, I am off to listen to this author talk about her book and her experiences. I will talk to you later.